There's a team on east side of Glasgow that's built into me.
What's happening, Celtic family? Welcome back to the channel, and let's start this off as we do normally. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button below. It is absolutely free to do so, and it helps me grow this channel. But I am here in the middle of Glencoe. I am heading down the road down to Glasgow, but this time I'm not heading down for a match, but I am heading down to talk about football on one of the best Celtic podcasts that there is, A Celtic State of Mind. Let's head down there and I'll take you on the journey.
There, side by side, hear the roar of the boys in the green. In the heart of the jungle, our passion will always be seen. It's from Parkhead we cheer, where the legends held dear to our heart, and an atmosphere filled by the best of your footballing star. But it's more than a club, it's a lifestyle we run in our life. As we walk London Road to the front gates of our paradise,
what it is when I reach Dumbarton. I'm alright all the way down the road, and then I hit Dumbarton and I need to go to the toilet, but it gives me a chance to stop and get a drink and sort myself out. But only another 20 minutes and we'll be there.
And I know that one day I'll be gone, but I know.
And we've arrived. If you can see him. Listen, I'm not complaining. It's Scotland and it's sunny. That's a new lot in Glasgow. The cities have got a lot to answer for. You get good weather here and you complain about it being freezing. Try being up the road where it's -8. That's what I look for. How do I pay for this parking? Where's the machine to pay for this parking? Right, it says either you can pay on the way out at the machine, which I can't find the machine, or you can just pay online and you've got 24 hours to pay online. So it looks like I'm going to be paying online because I can't. Jesus, the sun's bright here, man. The sun is bright here. I can't find where you pay, so pay online. Heather growing out the ear. I'm telling you what, you have got it easy, man. It's absolutely, it's like a summer's day here compared to where I'm from. It's not cold at all.
The heart of the jungle, our passion will always be seen.
Good old Graces. Not been there yet, so I'm definitely going to make an appearance in there at some point. Either catch a game in there or something, or go for a beer and a night out. So Graces, I will definitely be coming to you at some point this year. Maybe at the title party.
And it was then he realised he fucked up.
So I made a complete and utter arse of this. The plan was to vlog as much as possible as I could of in doing the podcast, possibly speak to Paul John afterwards, but when I went down in the morning, I was up early in the morning because, believe it or not, I've still got work to do and I run my own business. And I woke up in the morning and I was running late to work, so I forgot to put my camera, my actual camera, in the car in the morning. So I thought, hey ho, it doesn't matter, I've still got my phone. I'll just use my phone, that'll be fine, I'll use my phone. So I started using my phone, that's fine. Thought I'll charge it. When I was halfway down the road to Glasgow, I'll give it a charge. No charger. Absolutely no charger. And as you can see, I went into the petrol station in Dumbarton and I thought, I'll get a charger in there. Yeah, that's what I'll do, I'll get a charger in there. Went in there, no chargers. Couldn't get a charger anywhere. So I was in limbo and I thought, right, surely I'll have enough to get another wee bit of footage. I'll probably just make this. It'll be fine. It'll be sweet. It'll be fine. Didn't work out. Took a wee bit of footage, got to where we were doing the podcast, took that last bit of footage and my phone absolutely died. So I didn't get the footage that I wanted to get, but hey ho, it is what it is. You learn as we go on in this life. It just is what it is, it doesn't matter. But I'm sorry I didn't get the footage that I wanted to. It would have been a wee bit longer, but let me just explain to you, if you've not seen the podcast, but please go over to Celtic State of Mind, the YouTube channel, and you will see the full podcast there. It was brilliant, what an experience. Really good getting to meet Paul John and all the rest of the guys and have a conversation about Celtic, about growing up as a Celtic supporter, about talking about Boys in the Green, the song Boys in the Green, and how well that's doing, and hearing somebody else's take on it, and then just talking about Celtic in general. It was good to go in there, it was good to have a chat, it was good to meet Paul John and get a chat with him. And as I said, I've got big plans for the YouTube channel and things that I want to do regarding Celtic. I was firing some of them ideas to Paul John after we finished filming the podcast. So I'm hoping that I can work with Paul John on a few things. Lovely guy, really nice guy. Knows a lot about Celtic. It's running through his veins. It was a great day. I really enjoyed it. But my plan is when you go over to the Celtic State of Mind podcast, give it a watch. But I've got plans. I've got a clothing brand that's coming out that's focused towards mainly Celtic supporters. There's a meaning behind Rebel Republic, and that meaning is anchored towards Celtic supporters, and that's what I had in my mind when I was starting it. But I don't think anybody's came out with a brand like a streetwear brand that's dedicated to a specific set of people, supporters, football supporters. And that's what I wanted to do. And as you'll see in the podcast, when you go and have a look at it, that, I wanted to have that feeling, that family feeling that you get as a supporter. I said, definitely, I can only talk from a Celtic point of view and being a Celtic supporter, but when you go on holiday, I said this to Paul John, when you go on holiday, you're wearing your Celtic top. Everybody wears their colours somewhere when they go on holiday, don't they? But you wear a Celtic top and you're walking down the street and somebody will give you a wink, or they'll say, hey here, big man, or then they're one of us. And I wanted to create that feel through a streetwear brand. It's an idea that I've had for a long time, and now I'm putting one foot in front of the other and making it happen. But there's loads that we talked about in the podcast, and I really enjoyed it, and I've got plans and stuff that I'm wanting to do myself regarding podcasts and stuff like that, and I was going over them with Paul John. But what a day, what an experience. As I said, not only I'm going to be a bit different to the things that I do on this YouTube channel. I'm not just going to do fan match reactions. I'm not going to be that guy that comes up with all these stats and different things. There's plenty of Celtic football channels out there, good football channels who do all that. I'm not a big stats guy. I don't care. I think there's 3 ways of what happens in a football match. You either win it, you lose it, or you draw it. I don't need to know all the match stats. If we won it, then we were the better team. If they won it, they were the better team. Simple as that. If we draw, then pretty much we were just about as good as each other. Now, people will disagree with that. Well, this happened, that happened. No, that's what happened. You either win, lose, or you draw. So I'm not going to start pulling up things when I do fan reaction to games or whatever, and start pulling up all these different graphics to show you. As I said, there's a place for that, and there's plenty of great Celtic channels who do that. But I'm going to document more of where I'm going and what I'm doing. Podcasts, stuff like that. Rebel Republic. I'm going to definitely document Rebel Republic on this and show you where I am with it, where I'm going with it, and all the way through, and what it took me to start the brand and things like that. But I'll say it one more time. Go over to Celtic State of Mind and go and have a look at the podcast. I think you'll really enjoy it. I hope you'll really enjoy it. And it was really, really fun to do. So I'm sorry I didn't get the footage that I really wanted to get, but the next vlog I'll do, hopefully, fingers crossed, I remember everything, and it'll be a lot better. As I says, I'm going to start documenting stuff for Rebel Republic and things like that, and even documenting me in the process of beginning a podcast, because I've got big plans that I want to do with a podcast, and I've also got plans that I want to do. I want to put on some event when I can get a lot of bands together, a lot of Celtic bands, and put a night on in some venue in and around Glasgow, probably round about Christmas time, but I'm not going to say much more about that. I've got stuff in the back burner, and I'm working on a lot of stuff that I want to do. But yeah, hopefully the next vlog, the battery won't cut out of me, and I'll actually remember to take my camera with me. But it happened, and it is what it is, and you learn. What I'll do, guys, I'll actually leave a link in the description of the podcast that I done with Paul John at a Celtic State of Mind. You can click on there, that'll take you over to the Celtic State of Mind YouTube channel. And while you're there, why not just give them a wee subscribe while you're there? And while you're here, you may as well just give this channel a subscribe if you haven't done that already. I really appreciate it, and it helps me grow this channel to get it to where I want to get it to. Listen, guys, thank you very much for everything. Stay safe out there, Celtic family, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hail, hail. Take it easy.